I got our track pulled up more than anybody. Oh, we got the Kenny G saxophone in here.
Yep.
I wonder if you have the original saxophone in here.
I do have it in there. It's layered in there really, really quietly, I think. But Kenny's is much louder.
What was the process like going through all the saxophone takes?
Kenny made it pretty easy, luckily. He only gave me, I think, two or three files that were pretty well done before. I didn't have to move too many things around or edit too much. I just kind of added my plugins to it, some sauce. Probably some I don't even remember, but it might be you can check right now, but it might be CLA unplugged and some distortion and LFO, things like that, compression.
So is this arcade saxophone the original one that you used?
Yeah, that's the original. The arcade was the first sample I messed with.
So yeah, you can kind of we can kind of let them hear it real quick. So it's kind of like the original idea that we had, and we liked how it sounded, but we thought it still sounded a little bit fake. So we were like, how can we just make it sound a little bit more authentic? And then I see we layered it with 5 different saxophone layers.
Yeah, I think I also took one of his layers and pitched it up an octave or down an octave or did both. But just layering those different things and
Wow. It's such a crazy difference, especially with those little trill things that is so hard to create with MIDI or just.
Yeah, for sure. Those little flares make it feel way more real and authentic, and yeah, just sounds way better. Just more expensive, Especially when Kenny G's the one doing it. He knows what he's doing.
It seems like
cool.
the contact saxes and contact instruments, they work really well when it's more like pads or chords, background stuff. But when it's like a lead, sometimes it just sounds fake.
Yeah, or even just layering. If you have 6 layers and one of them is real, and you make that one shine enough to where you can feel the realness of it, then that can help a lot. Just having one, at least, authentic layer changes a lot. So it's cool.
Did he send you the obviously this is one of the he sent it to you dry, right? There was no
Yeah, dry.
Oh, okay, cool. So here's the one layer and then yeah, so that's all of them put together. You can kind of hear too, because Kenny actually plays a soprano saxophone, so it's nice to get the lower octaves. I know you have the arcade one, which is MIDI. Did he send you low octaves, or you just pitch shifted it?
I don't really remember. You have to double check it. You can click on those things and see if there's any of them are octave down or not. But I thought I might have pitched them down, but maybe they're just he sent both.
Yeah, you lower. So you pitch shifted it.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Just to add a lower feeling, make it feel thicker.
Especially if you have the one clean lead, then you can kind of build around it, and even if they're a little bit more affected, whether it's pitch shifting or with plugins.
Mm-hmm. 100%.
Still
The other
sounds.
ones can sound a little messier and not as good. Like if you solo some of those, you might be like, oh, that doesn't sound that great. But if it's mixed in with one really sick, clean lead, and that's like the center point, and the other ones are just supporting it to add thickness or color or texture or whatever else, it definitely like it still works.
Was there any other production elements that you added? Because this song had a lot of different variations and versions. We did, I was in the studio with Izzy and Boy Blue and Eric, and we had kind of our original version, which was very piano house. Um, was there a lot of extra like synth elements that you had to add to kind of get it to that finished product?
I remember I added live bass to the verses and stuff. Um, just 'cause when I first heard the song from you, I just felt like it could feel more like soulful and like because the song by itself felt like so like 90s upbeat, um, you know, dance vibes or whatever. So I just wanted to give it a little bit more like a soulful 90s vibe and add some of that like classic guitar, like that's somewhere in like the verses and live bass and the saxophone, and things like that. I think I experimented with a different synth bass in the drop too than what was there before, and maybe added some more like organic drums and whatever else.
So yeah, I have the live bass right here. Just let the fans hear it. Nice, the little ups.
Yeah, little slaps on the higher ones, but it's honestly reminds me of going back to our original production days, back when we first started. I remember having you do like a live bass on like Visions. I think you did live bass. I think
We did on No Promises too.
No Promises was a couple yeah, exactly, a couple little punches. So it was cool to kind of do that with some of these new songs too.
Let me see if I can pull up that synth bass that you're talking about. Do you like to use Serum a lot?
Yeah, I use it a lot. It should be orange, by the way. That might have been the old bass. I think I just chopped up the rhythm.
I think this is the main bass in here, unless this isn't the final version. I have this one too. Oh no.
The plucky bass was the bass in the drop. You played it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sounds fat.
Yes, sir.
There's a lot of just like getting it out of the way of the kick, but having its own space. So you chopped it up so
Whenever-
much.
Yeah, whenever the kick is done, the bass is there, so they're just going in and out and creating space for each other, filling up those low frequencies. Red is vocals, orange is bass, brown is drums, blue is instruments, if you're looking around.
Yeah, I thought we did some gangs in this vocal too, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is like the first one that we did. Actually, I don't know. Don't Leave kind of had a gospel vibe to it, which is kind of interesting because we're friends with Jackson Foote, who wrote on Don't Leave, and he randomly has written these like country gospel vibes. So I guess it's kind of makes sense. And then we did this one separately. I did it with Izzy, and we're like, oh, it has this like gospel vibe. If anything gospel vibes, you need some big gang vocals. You know, it has to feel like you're in that church choir vibe and adds that soul. 'Cause you know my love more than anybody.
Love that. Sounds sick. Matt, I can hear you.
Oh my god, guys! I'm in the session. I'm in the record.
So great.
Sang. It's crazy. So yeah, that's more than anybody. Any other cool elements you think I should show? Some omnisphere.
It's always fun to hear the drums.
That's true.
You want to just solo on
Oh, check this. What's this? What's this?
Drop, whatever.
It says organ ripping. Oh, that's sick. It's cool how
I just held it, pretty sure.
It's cool, yeah, but it's cool how it comes in like a slide.
Well, yeah. Take him to church.
That's like the cool thing is, you know, we've done different interviews where we talk about how we work, but we'll do a lot of different writing sessions and we'll try to get like a really solid demo, and then Trevor will go in and like add a lot of these like small things that makes it sound more full, makes it sound like more of a finished product. But when you're listening to the record, like you would never like hear that layer, you know, but it makes it more full. And the little slide gives it that extra live feel that adds to like the groove of it, which is really cool.
Wow. Yeah, let's solo the drums if you want.
I'm trying to see if you have like.
I think it's there might be groups right there. It's brown.
I don't think they're grouped.
Oh, they're not? Oops. Sorry.
Dude, I gotta solo so much stuff. Oh, crap.
Dope.
One thing I know that you're definitely big on is you do a lot of like the main kick and then like the top kick, and like you have it super filtered with the high ends for the top kick, so just like that's like the attack transient
just gives you way
vibes.
more control over how punchy you want the kick to be. You know, you have the low and the high, and you can just really easily be like, okay, I can hear the low end really clearly, but it's not quite punching through the top end. Or it's like, that sounds really clicky, but it's not bassy enough. Like, it's just easy to have two.
Yeah, like if you just listen to this top kick, you can be like, what? It sounds like barely anything, but it's just like that transient. It's almost like a click, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Keep it going.
You match it up with that lower kick, and then you get all the control you need.
Dope.
If you like that clip and want to see another one, click here. If you want to see the full podcast, click here.